Alright, hello and welcome to a brief 1, maybe 2-minute video on how to find street view for these property addresses for tired landlords. So we found the plaintiff, we found the property address, the mailing address for the owner, the phone number for the owner, and the person who was evicted. We have the case number and even the filing date. Most likely 40 to 60 days is when they were actually evicted after this date. So when we open up this first street view, this is basically how you're going to do the street view search. You're going to simply copy, open a new tab, paste. Super simple. Then once you're here, if you do not have a street view, you're going to click, and then you can see satellite right here. And if it's an apartment complex, you could simply zoom in and take a photo of the apartment complex like this. Or if it's a house like this that's really hidden, you could feel free to rotate 2D or 3D, make sure it's in 3D mode right here, and you could actually just take a photo of the house like this instead. Now, for some houses, when you type in the address, this is what it's going to look like. And you're going to see a street view. Click on the street view, and you're going to see a really nice looking house right here. The houses that we're looking for are going to be more so like this house. So when you find a house like this, I want you to mark it in green. So that's going to be a lighter pastel green, and then just a regular green color right there. So when you copy paste the address and you go into it, this is going to be the difference. This house has nice grass. It has new white border windows, which are double pane windows. The landscaping is great, and it has a beautiful willow tree. All the cars in all the driveways are slightly more expensive cars that are newer without chipped paint. Now you go to this house, there's cars with chipped paint, there's metal fences all around. This house has a metal fence. There's no grass, no weeds, just dirt. The house has 1970s windows, old metal border windows. Those need to be upgraded. The cars all around are rusted and 1980s models. So this would be a lower income house, and if they evicted this person, the next tenant or the next tenant would probably be evicted also, just because it's a lower income area. That's kind of what we're looking for, and when you find those, I want you to mark them in green because those are the tired landlords we're actually looking for. And on a final note to wrap up, if you see apartment complexes, I want you to change it from name to apartment, clear the format so it's not green anymore, and you'll have an apartment. So this is what an apartment looks like. So paste. You're usually not going to have a street view. So you click right here, and here it is right here. If you zoom in, we're going to click on satellite. Make sure it's in 3D mode. Make sure this is still there too. If it's not still there, hit search again. It will pop up again. Zoom in, push control and hold it down, and then tilt. And then zoom in to where this is in the full size of the screen. Now we know which apartment it is and the land or all of the apartments combined. We're going to copy this and we're going to paste it right there. And then we're going to put APT and then clear formats so it's just a regular cell again. So that's it. That's how you go find Google Street View quickly and easily for all these property addresses. And when we find a winning address or a losing address, that's how we mark them. Sorry, I got interrupted there for a second. These red ones, just to leave a last little note, are commercial properties. So when you type this in, you go to Google Street View, and it looks like it is a commercial property, then we do not want that. So this is all commercial property. It's not a house, it's a commercial property. Just to show you an example of another commercial property, here's a really obvious commercial property. Commercial means it is a business, not a residential address. We're looking for residential. So this is an auto body and paint shop for vehicles. It is clearly a commercial property on a commercial road. We do not want that, so we want to mark these cells as red and white. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you got anything useful, feel free to give the video a like. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below.